Hello. So this is my first attempt at going live. I don't know if anyone's on. I don't know really how to do this, so bear with me. So I will give it a few seconds to see if anyone hops on. Otherwise, I'll just be talking to myself, but that's okay because I'll record it and I will post it. I have Maddie with the baby right now, so my time might be limited. So I guess I'll actually just jump in. So what I'm going to be doing today is the first box is really just from our flash sale, and there's 3 of the same item. But it is a USB diffuser, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to open that up, and then I will go through my actual essential rewards box. This is my first month with the rewards program, so it's kind of exciting. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. But this is a USB diffuser. I had someone order a couple of them, so there's 3 in there. This one's for me, for the minivan because it stinks and kids are disgusting. So let's open this puppy up. Hi, Jaylene. You're the only one on here. So it's kind of cool. Plugs into the USB in your car or, in your computer, anywhere else. But I'm going to use it in my car. So there's like this thing kind of comes out. It's pretty cool. And, oh, I'm sorry. This thing goes in. And I'll have to fiddle with it later. And you can actually buy refills so that you can do kind of different, hi Tenley, you can do different mixes. And I think I'm going to do something with purification, maybe some peppermint. Peppermint is nice. I'll talk about that later. Like if you have a kiddo that maybe gets sick in the car, love peppermint. So that's exciting. And that was just from our sale. I did a quick order. So now I'm going to go to the actual ER order. I can explain a little bit about what the rewards are. I won't do too much about it right now though. But basically, if you sign up for rewards and you do like a monthly order, you get some really cool freebies. And I was able to get all of the freebies this month. And because it's February, some of them are a little like romance themed. So bear with me because, I'm like a 12-year-old girl and giggle when things are inappropriate. So, real quick, this is the box. It's very exciting. I've been stalking the tracking for like weeks. All right. So the oils come in these like really awesome tubes, so nothing gets broken. And we will open it up and we'll see what's in there. Let's see. What do we have? And peppermint. I was just talking about peppermint. So some ways to use peppermint. I have like notes here because it's my first time. So it's a cooling oil. You put it on you can feel a cooling sensation right away, which I really like for, I don't know, like if you're feeling kind of like just icky, your head hurts, a little kind of woozy, like the cooling sensation, I usually put it like on my forehead, my temples, my neck, sometimes my wrists. It's like heaven. So my mom was once telling me how she travels a lot. She put some peppermint under her nose because she was sitting next to someone that was of the stinky variety on a plane, and it helps her get through it. I talked about diffusing in the car if kiddos get sick. Kiddos, when they're not feeling well, get kind of hot. You can put it on the bottom of their feet, kind of keep them comfortable. If they have a fever, the Peppermint Vitality you can add to like hot cocoa or to your coffee to do like a peppermint mocha or a peppermint hot cocoa. And I'm going to be doing a DIY next week, and we're gonna do peppermint lip balm. So that's another thing. And I like the peppermint kind of cooling on my lips. I can do probably a lavender one too, but I really do like the feeling of it cooling on your lips when you put it on. So there's that. What else do we have here? Thieves. Okay. Thieves is the reason that I tried Young Living to begin with, and probably is the reason that a lot of people know about Young Living. You know, there's like knockoffs, and all of the oil brands have like their Thieves, but Thieves is Young Living. Multiple things in my order contain Thieves, so basically just the oil itself. You can, let's say you have a sore throat, put it on your externally on your throat. I would probably start diluted with a carrier oil because it can be strong and it can be burning. It just really depends on your skin and where you're putting it. I find it to be super calming because I really love the smell of cinnamon, and it's just like, I can't even say enough about Thieves. Obviously, it's part of like the Thieves Household Cleaner. It's like in it with some other things, but you know, you could make your own cleaner if you just had the oil, if you didn't want to actually buy the household cleaner. I diffuse it pretty much from, I don't know, October till April because of all the sickness and the germs. You know, I have some moms groups with kids coming in and out. It's nice to just, you know, keep the germs at bay. I have added it. I do have Thieves hand soap. They have a foaming hand soap, but I've added it to my like hand soap that I have already, just for a little extra cleaning boost. And again, I love the smell. Thieves Vitality, you can mix it. When I was sick, I mixed it with hot water, lemon, honey, and you can do it with tea, you know, heavily diluted, and it is wonderful. Thieves Toothpaste, which is in here somewhere. I'm wondering, maybe that would be, here we go. So I'm super excited about this. So we've been milking our toothpaste now. I don't know about you guys, but like when you first get it, like squeeze out like as much as possible, apparently, the children. And then, I don't know, like a month in, you're like, just like the tiniest bit, like just got to make it last. So I'm like trying to make it last until the Thieves Toothpaste came. Really, really, really excited to try this. It supports your gums and teeth, obviously removes stains. What I like about it is it's natural. You know me, or if you know me, you know that I like natural things. It doesn't have sulfates or dyes or artificial flavors or any of the sweeteners. It doesn't have any preservatives. A lot of toothpaste, even that kind of market themselves as being a natural toothpaste, they have carrageenan in them as like a shelf stabilizer or like a preservative. This doesn't have that in it. It doesn't have fluoride, which is a neurotoxin. We have 3 different Thieves toothpastes and a kid's toothpaste. This is the Aroma Bright. It's kind of like a combination of the other 2 Thieves toothpaste, like the best of both worlds. I can get back to you because I haven't tried it yet, but I am really excited about that. If someone can be excited about toothpaste, which apparently I am. So while I'm in the box, this is a carrier oil. So you've heard me say a couple of times to dilute something, something like Thieves, or it depends, like even anything on a kid, something that's like strong that you're maybe trying for the first time and don't know how it's going to affect you. This I got as an earned reward. I'm sorry, an essential reward. It was one of the things that you could earn this month, and it's like, if you can see it, it's their V6 vegetable oil complex. Now you can use coconut oil if you have it at home, sweet almond oil, regular almond oil, vitamin E oil, anything. But this is great because it has the Young Living stamp of approval on it. And it just kind of makes it last a little bit too. Like if you have an oil that's like pretty expensive and you really like the aroma and you maybe want to make like a roller bottle, it can kind of like keep it from running out too quickly. And you know, it's always good to make sure that things aren't irritating your skin. Oh, so excited about this. Progessence Plus. Okay, so this is a serum, Progessence Plus serum, that is formulated specifically for women, ideally women over 30, which is me. I'm now over 35. I'm 36, which is fine, but, you know, coming to terms with getting older. So it does help keep your skin looking young, which is always good because, you know, all of a sudden those lines that only occurred when you like scrunch your face up now like somehow are just there all the time, which is fine. I'm aging gracefully, hopefully. You can add a few drops to your moisturizer that you have already. You can massage it onto your skin. Now, not only is this nice for your skin, this is nice for your emotions, which I have some of. It is a natural progesterone supplement derived from yams, which who knew? And so basically, you're going to want to start off with like just a couple, maybe even one drop on your wrist to begin with, because it's really powerful. Kind of see how it goes. You can increase it to 2. I would try probably once a day first, and then you can go up to twice a day. It does help balance hormones. Apparently, it increases libido, which I cannot speak to yet because I haven't tried it yet. But I may or may not get back to you on that. It supports your body in any area where progesterone is needed. Some people have what's called estrogen dominance, which means either you make too much estrogen, or you have like the right amount of estrogen but not enough progesterone. So basically your estrogen like outweighs the progesterone, and it can help balance that. And one thing when we look at like balancing hormones then is energy levels. So if your hormones are out of whack, your energy levels can be out of whack, and pretty much everything can be thrown off. So once we sort of stabilize everything, hopefully the emotions and the energy kind of balance out as well. And I really can't talk too much about it, but there have been many, many babies born that women, mamas, swear by this being the reason. Some people in my upline, like in my oily family, that swear by this. So not to say that it can't be helpful for you if you don't want to get pregnant. It's that the balancing of hormones kind of kicks that into gear if that's something you're interested in. But if you're not, you can still use it, which I'm not, because 4 is good. So, all right. Let's see what else we got here. I'm not even like seeing if there's anyone on here. A hot oil. Really, Lainey? That's exciting. Hi, Jackie. Sorry, I'm just like talking here and I didn't even like see all these people. Hi, guys. Okay, so RC might be something that you've heard of. RC and actually Thieves and Peppermint are all in the starter kit, the premium starter kit. RC has 3 different kinds of eucalyptus in it. And if you know, eucalyptus like kind of helps you, like it kind of opens your breathing passages, everything to kind of just like breathe deeper. It also has spruce and cypress. RC basically stands for respiratory comfort. You can diffuse it or apply it directly. My mom has made a chest rub instead of like Vicks, which has some like not so great things in it. My mom made a chest rub with it. And I love it. It's been super helpful for me. You can add it to a bath or a shower. I find it to be calming, but maybe that's because like if you're not breathing really well, it is calming to be able to breathe again. But it also kind of has like an energetic aroma that kind of keeps you motivated. A lot of people use it before they work out, or during working out, to kind of, I know like when I go running, which doesn't happen much these days. It did the other day. But, you know, kind of like a cleansing breath to kind of, and then get going, which is helpful. And again, that one's in the starter kit. White Angelica. This is one that I've never smelled before, and I'm really excited about it. I had talked about grounding on my page a while back, and grounding is out of stock and has been for a while, and we don't know when it's coming back in, which is unfortunate because it's amazing. Actually stopped Caden in his tracks yesterday when he was having a giant meltdown, which was good because I was going to have a meltdown if he didn't stop. So, but that one's out of stock. So I'm trying this because evidently this is similar in its usage. It basically has 10 oils in it. So, you know, I can go through them, but Melissa is one, which is like lemon balm, which is really great for emotions and mood support. It has rose, geranium, bergamot, sandalwood, sacred sandalwood. So some really cool things in there that support emotions. It's calming. You can smell it right from the bottle. You can diffuse it. It kind of gives you like a peaceful, nurturing environment, which is always good. You can put it on your wrists. You can wear it as a fragrance. You can add it to moisturizer. It helps your skin, beautifies, good stuff. Really excited about that one. Because I don't know about you, my kids have tantrums, and so do I. So, all right. Let's see. Lavender, go-to, like the Windex of essential oils, they say. Probably something you've smelled before, probably something you've used before, even if you're like not super into oils. That and peppermint are probably, I would say, the most common, maybe lemon too. You can diffuse this with cedarwood and vetiver, which is really good for kind of like focus, and if you need to do a task, sitting down and staying focused and attending to it, but is also really great for restful sleep. Diffuse it, you know, by your bedside. Like I had talked about doing some DIYs, like creating your own kind of make it, take it type projects. We're doing that next week. You know, you could do different creams. You can add it to lotions that are already existing, or you can make your own lotions. Add it to shampoos, other skincare products. You could put it in a bottle with water and make your own air freshener, and then use that also to spritz on your pillow with distilled water and do kind of like a calming linen spray. You can add it to a carrier oil like this, for instance, and make a massage oil. Put it with Epsom salts in a bath for relaxation. It's pretty much like your go-to for most things. And you know, it smells nice. It blends really well with other oils, which is nice. So, all right, moving on. Grapefruit. So this one actually isn't for me. This is for my friend's husband. He puts grapefruit in his water, which can do multiple things. First, it flavors your water. Grapefruit is a good appetite suppressant. First of all, when you're drinking more water, you tend to eat healthier, you tend to eat less, and just drink more water overall when it tastes good. I know some people, you know, are trying to kick the soda habit. I am a Diet Coke fan. Well, not so much a fan of what it does to me, but I do like Diet Coke. And I'm really trying not to drink it. I'm trying to drink more water. Grapefruit is a good kind of add to your water that kind of spices it up a bit, so it's not just ho-hum. Though I do really like water. It's just Diet Coke. Diet Coke from McDonald's. It's so bad. So bad. So not natural at all, and shouldn't be talking about it, but I'm being honest. So grapefruit, also you can diffuse it, and it's kind of uplifting. You know, the citrusy smells are nice, kind of like in the morning to kind of perk you up a bit, maybe throughout the day, that kind of like lag you get at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So that's a good one. Let's see what else we got here. Endoflex. This is another one that I'm super excited about. It's a really great blend, and it is very good for kind of, ultimately it does help your emotions because it helps level out liver functions, which can affect mood and regulation, thyroid functions, which can also affect your mood and energy, as well as hormone balance. And when it's diffused, it can be calming and balancing. It does have several different oils in it. It's a blend: spearmint, sesame, sage, geranium, myrtle, and someone in my upline was talking about how they diffuse it in the morning, or they apply it in the morning so that their kids wake up a little better. I have I don't know if she's technically a tween yet, but I'm like the worst mother in the world when I wake her up, which I can totally identify with because I don't like waking up. And I'm pretty sure I was obnoxious like that when I was growing up. You can ask my mom. I'm sure she wouldn't hesitate to tell you. So that we're going to try and maybe kind of lessen the stress in the morning. And apparently can also help support emotions and kind of help those tantrums stop in their tracks, which would be great. Patchouli. Okay, so hippie mama that I am, I love patchouli. And I was super excited to get this for free this month, again, from Essential Rewards. And I really like the kind of musky smells. I talked about Thieves, like that cinnamon, that's kind of like an earthy. This, if you've heard of patchouli, you probably associate it with like hippies. They like use it for their dreads, which I've never had, but I know some people that have. You can add a couple of drops to your shampoo or conditioner for healthier looking hair, which I assume is why they use it on dreads, also to kind of like clean without cleaning it. It is relaxing and calming. It can actually help your skin as well. Really looking forward to diffusing this because I really like it, and it was free, so I like it. All right, moving along. I can't believe my kids are so quiet. I'm not sure what Maddie's doing to the baby, but kind of don't care. Okay, so frankincense. I mean, it was good enough for Jesus, right? I mean, they brought it to him, and the rest is history. So Frankincense Vitality, those are like the smaller bottles, and they can be ingested. And I understand some people they're not comfortable ingesting oils, and I get it, totally get it. Obviously, that's not the only way to use oil. So you can use them aromatically, like in a diffuser, or just smelling them from the bottle, which can kind of help preserve them longer. And topically. And again, some oils are okay to put on neat, meaning without the carrier oil. Some are not. Usually they say you can look it up online. Even if it says you don't need to dilute it, sometimes you might want to try first just to be sure. Totally get that. And I will be doing a class at some point about like oil safety in general. And I can touch more on that, and just like essential oil one-on-one, which would kind of cover that a little bit. Okay, so frankincense, it's earthy too, uplifting aroma. It's very grounding. It says, I was reading the description. It said it encourages spiritual connectedness. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Create a safe and comforting environment. Again, you can diffuse it. You can inhale it straight from the bottle. You can use it topically. They say to put it on your heart, and it can give you a feeling of calming and centering. It's great as a toner. You can dilute it with oil and use it as a toner, or put it in your existing moisturizer for a healthy glow. And again, good enough for Jesus, good enough for me. So let's see, Bergamot, another citrus smell, so it's going to be uplifting. It's like notoriously good for mood, balancing that mood, which I may or may not need help with. Diffusing it, kind of uplifting, positive. Again, it's a Vitality, so you can put it in your water. Again, like this, so this is the water I like carry around with me. Sorry, like I'm so not used to these lives. It's like the opposite. You move it this way and it goes the other way on the screen. So this is 32 ounces. I would put like a drop in that, and kind of helps support your mood all day, hopefully. That's a good one. I really like that one. Oh, we got one more in here. Oh, more than one. Okay, so lemon. So the shipping for Young Living has been a little slow. They kind of slowed down right around the holidays, and they've kind of had some trouble catching up because there's been a lot of orders, which is great. So they actually gave us a free lemon Vitality. I got one not only in my Essential Rewards order, but I think I got it in my quick order because I ordered my kit in December, and that I think was delayed. Yes, so they gave me one for my next ER order, my Essential Rewards order, and then one for the quick order I did when we had the sale. So I got 2 lemons. This is another one that's in the starter kit, as well as frankincense, and the other ones that I had mentioned previously. It is a Vitality, so I love it in my water. I have used it to cook with in my Instant Pot. When instead of doing like lemon juice, I've used lemon oil to do like chicken breasts real quick in the Instant Pot. The Instant Pot's like a whole nother story. If you don't have an Instant Pot, get one. I know that has nothing to do with oils, but it is amazing, trust me. And it's a very uplifting scent again, so you can diffuse it. Lemon is, helpful also kind of to like suppress appetite a little bit. And again, the more water you drink, probably the less you're gonna eat. You're a little bit fuller, and it just kind of enhances the water a little bit, so maybe you're drinking more and being a little bit more healthy. Lemon oil also is a adhesive removal. So, okay, do any of you have stickers stuck to your kids' shirts after church? And it drives me nuts because they don't take them off, and then I wash them and then they dry and then they're like stuck to the clothing. Lemon oil. You're welcome. All right. This is our last tube. I think so. Okay. So this is another one that I got with Essential Rewards. It's Sclarescence, and it is a blend as well. It is the Vitality again, so you can adjust it if you're comfortable with that. It is an oil that contains clary sage, peppermint, sage, and fennel. Oh, I hear kids. And it can support the balance of hormones, specifically in women, and energy as well. Once those hormones are in balance, kick up the energy. I'm excited about this. Clary sage in general is really good for women and their lady functions. So hopefully, that'd be helpful. We also have an oil called Dragon Time, which is amazing. I'm going to order that next month. I do have some in like a roller bottle that my mom made for me, and it's really great for that time of month. It has been super helpful for a friend of mine to shorten her cycle. It was extremely long and very heavy. I apologize if this is uncomfortable for anyone to hear, but we're adults. So, but Sclarescence with Dragon Time can be super helpful as well. And actually, the Progestins Plus and Endoflex can also kind of help with that kind of stuff too. So oregano oil, oregano from put it on top of your pizza. I swear it smells like pizza. I I used it once to remove a wart, and talk about uncomfortable, but I did have a planner's wart on my foot, and I tried everything. I used the store-bought stuff. It ripped my foot apart, and as a runner, that's not cool. Kind of gave up, put some of this on a Q-tip, put it on the wart site, put a Band-Aid over it. Within 2 weeks, it was gone. Didn't rip up my foot. I smelled like pizza. It was all right. Oregano is kind of amazing, actually. Oregano oil it purifies. It's antibacterial, antimicrobial, antiviral. You can use this in your cooking. Sorry to like segue from warts to cooking. But it is a hot oil, so you're going to want to dilute it most likely wherever you use it. I didn't dilute it on the wart site because your feet are probably like the most rough of any part of your body. But it does have a burning sensation, which for a wart, you kind of want to. I've said wart way too many times. So you're definitely going to want to use a carrier oil for this because you don't want your body burning. Let's see. I hear the baby crying, so we're going to try to hurry up. Purification is one of my favorites. I absolutely love purification. Unfortunately, you can only get one a month, and it's like a small one, but I absolutely love this. This is also going to go in my diffuser in the car because it just gets rid of all of the stinks. Put it on a cotton ball, put it in the bottom of your garbage can, put it like just stash it in a closet that's stinky, or a bedroom, or shoes, or your car if you don't have a USB diffuser. It's got like a combination of citronella oil, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, myrtle, lavender, and I really like it a lot. I love to diffuse it and kind of like freshen the air. When we first moved to our house, it had this like smell to it. I won't go into detail. It's more just like an old kind of musty smell, and I've noticed that since I've started diffusing this, like it's like steadily going away. And it was something that it wasn't like a bad smell, but I didn't particularly like it. And it's kind of going away, and I'm pretty excited about that. I also add this to hand soap. So like I have a foaming hand soap that I add this to, this and Thieves together. I really like them. It's very clean smelling. You can add it with water to a spray bottle and do like a linen spray, like maybe like spray your linen closet, your towels and sheets and whatnot, and use it as an air freshener. It's really good. I'm on limited time here. This is the Thieves Vitality. So it comes in 2 sizes. This is for a friend. I'm like turning the bottles the wrong way because the camera is backwards and I apparently don't know how to use technology. Right. And I think we have one more left. Okay, so these are lavender bath bombs. Oh my gosh, they smell amazing. So I really don't take baths because I'm 6 feet tall and I like barely fit in our bathtub, which is probably more than you wanted to know, but I don't really have a filter. So, but my kids were like eyeing these. Bath bombs are like all the rage, but they have some not so great things in it. And these are made with just, our 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils. They have the sodium bicarbonate, bicarbonate, citric acid, and they have like the stuff that makes up the actual bath bomb. But instead of synthetic fragrances, they have essential oils. And this was also earned from my essential rewards. So I think we went through everything. So essential rewards, I know I touched on it just briefly, but basically, if you sign up for essential rewards, I believe the limit or the minimum is $50 a month to do essential rewards. You're not going to reach the actual reward until you get to 190, 250, or 300. Those are like the different thresholds for earning the different incentives each month. But in terms of continuing to be enrolled, I believe it's $50 a month. Now, don't get that confused with if you buy a starter kit, you are technically, you have a membership and you get 24% off and receive wholesale prices for the oils. And someone was asking me today, well, you know, once you join, do you have to put a minimum order in every month to maintain your membership? The answer is no. You have to do $50 a year, which, I mean, is going to be, you know, a few bottles of oil, whether it's for yourself or someone else orders. But that, my friends, is another video when we can talk about the starter kit itself. I'm going to go through the starter kit and kind of talk about what's in it. There have been some changes. They haven't quite taken effect yet, so it's hard to know. Like if you order now, if you're going to get, it's the RC and the purification actually that aren't going to come in the starter kit anymore. The RC is going to be replaced by Raven and purification by Citrus Fresh, I believe is the name of it. And that is a sourcing thing. I talked about how you can only get RC and purification 1 bottle a month. They're hoping that that will kind of help so that regular customers can order more. Because, you know, if someone wants to order from me and wants to order RC, if I've already ordered RC for myself that month, I can't even order it for them unless I believe they can place their own order, but I can't place it. They would have to wait the next month. So that's part of the reason they've changed some things, but I can talk about that later. So I think I went through everything. It's a lot of oils. I'm super excited. And I'm really glad that you guys all joined me. And I hear a crying baby, so I'm going to leave now. And pretty amazed that I got through that. So if you are not a member of my Hippie Mama Essential Oils group, then please join. And you can always message me if you have questions about any of these oils, any other oils, about membership, about anything really. Just want to say hi. You know, that's fun too. But thanks for joining me, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye-bye.